I went to a different hotel. He called me 249 times. 249 times.
Girl.
I see that on my call. There's no spit. I'm like, she's not even slobbing on it. Where's the passion? I'm like, what the fuck? These people aren't real fuckers. She had a fucking golden whistle on her chest. Tell me why she blow that shit and three white bitches right behind her. Line up. Line up. Line up in formation. Like literally following her where the fuck she goes. And she's like, girls. And I was like,
Welcome back to another episode of Baby Talk. I am your hostess, Baby Boy, and this is a podcast where I invite my super sickening besties to sit down, kiki with me, and showcase their very unique talents. And today, we have a rising star in the adult film industry. She was recently nominated for an AVN, and yes, she is a certified baddie. Please show some love for my friend, Princess Emily. Hi. What's up, sister? How are you feeling? Sister. Now we're giving twins. We're giving, it's me and my twin and
right?
Go back, friend. I know.
Yeah, it's so funny.
We have our little tracksuit moment on.
I know, bedazzled and everything.
Okay, juicy.
Yeah, right. So funny.
How are you feeling?
I've been doing good. I'm feeling good today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like low-key still like drained from yesterday.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Okay, so I met Emily for the first time last night. I was doing a DJ set in San Antonio. I was like, Emily, please come link up before we do the podcast. And I'm so glad you did because we were kind of like talking, like kikiing a little bit.
Right.
And I was like, oh my gosh, I already know this episode is going to be dynamic because I have so many like, you know, I want to pick your brain a little bit like about your experience.
Right.
And yeah.
Cute.
But yeah, that guy was buying drinks.
I know. I was like, girl, I already bought myself one when I walked in. I was waiting. I was like, I can't see that well anyways. I didn't have my glasses on. I was like, even if this girl was here, I don't see her anywhere.
I know.
Like,
Damn, so you're like blind.
Like far away. I was like, the only reason why I saw you is because like I squinted really hard and then I saw the side bang and ponytail. And then like the girl that was like, that girl that was like, I guess we were with yesterday. She was like, oh, he's right there.
Yes.
I was like, oh, okay. I was like, I'm just gonna verify real quick. That's them. But yeah, it was super cute. I actually like the DJ set. I actually love that like it was like early 2000s music, like video vixen type music. Yes. It was so cute.
Are you a video vixen? Have you ever done music video or anything?
I have done it before, but I don't think I've been asked by someone like big yet.
Yeah.
I want to though. I do.
I could totally see that.
Yeah, I want to. It'd be fun.
Period. Okay, well, I wanted to start. Usually I've been starting with like a little game. It's called Shade or Shot.
Shade
so I'm gonna
or
ask
shot.
you a little questions. They might be a little bit shady, just a little bit. And you can either answer the shady question or you could take a little sip of the shot. I only poured one shot for you because we were drinking last night. You can take a little sip, however you feel.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Have mercy on me, please.
Okay. Yes. I'm gonna go pretty easy. Okay. So you were telling me that you've been in the adult film industry for 5 years now. Is that right?
Yes. Yeah. I think, or I guess like this is like my 6th year now, technically. Like this year. Yeah.
Have you ever had an experience with a co-star that like didn't go well? And what was that like? You don't have to say the name, but just like, what is like the worst experience you've had with someone while filming?
While filming? Oh.
Maybe not even while filming, but maybe like the lead up or like the aftermath of it.
I'm like trying to think like what is really bad. I mean, I have two. Well, actually, okay, no, yeah, one. This one guy I shot with, and he is definitely like used to be from a reputable company.
Yeah.
I only like met him like a few times. I've only known him under 6 months, and I want to say by the last time that I saw him, I thought everything was good. I thought we were like almost not like friends, but I thought we were pretty close.
Yeah.
He ended up becoming my stalker, and like I was like, what the actual fuck? Yeah. He called me like after the specific day. He started tweaking, like literally just tweaking. He thought like, I don't know, I guess we had something exclusive.
Yeah.
And I was like, we never had this conversation.
Right.
And because he knows my government name, he keeps calling me my government name. And I'm like, you do not know me like that. This is so crazy.
You would think someone else that's like in the industry would understand.
Yes.
Like,
and he's supposed to be bigger than me. Like, he's actually like mainstream. I never crossed over to mainstream at that point. And I was just like, what the hell is going on? I was like, this isn't normal. I was like, this is not normal. And yeah, pretty much I was trying to like leave my hotel room. I was going to a photo shoot. He started being weird, like, and really possessive. And I was just like, what the fuck is this? Like, why am I dealing with this? And I was on my period. So I was just like, why were you assuming I'm going to go fuck this photographer?
Yeah.
It's weird. And even if I wanted to, like, it's like, that's not your business.
Yours, yeah.
Yes. Like, what the hell? And it's like, it pissed me off. Like, he's a male escort too. So I was just like, you don't have room to be talking about anything I do. And we never had an exclusive convo. So it just really irritated me. But yeah, that specific day, like, I wanted to cut him off. I did it like immediately, but he was not like having it. I went to a different hotel. He called me 249 times. 249 times.
Girl,
I see that on my call
talk
log.
about OD as
like not 10, not 20, like 249 times. And I was like, there's no way he's really going on for a full 24 hours because I screen recorded it too, just in case, because I was like, this is fucking nuts. I'm scrolling for 5 fucking minutes because he literally is like still calling me, leaving voicemails. And then if I don't answer on that, like, which I'm not, I was doing no contact, like immediately just screenshotting everything. He starts messaging me on Twitter, starts messaging me on Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my gosh. He messaged me on Cash App even.
Not on if you're going to message somehow, it should be Cash App.
Oh, girl. They be using the fuck out of those little memo sections.
Yeah. Oh my God. That is wild.
That's like, yeah, I feel like that's like one of my...
Yeah, that's got to be.
Goodness. And he still is harassing me. Like,
to this day.
Girl, he was at AVN. He tried to show up at my booth. I was like, what the actual fuck?
No.
Just to stare at me from across the room. Like,
do you travel with security when you go to those types of
Not
things?
all the time, but they had security at that event. It was at the Virgin Hotel this year. Yeah, I mean, I told security. They all were aware about it. They saw him. But I was just like, yeah, keep your fucking distance.
Right.
Like, someone's going to attack
you know you're wrong, yeah.
Yes, because it's like, oh my gosh. And then even he saw me talking to some guy that he thought was like, I guess his op or whatever. I was like, how am I supposed to know your porn beef? What is that? It's so stupid. And then he texts me again, like, that's the last message. Like, luckily, I haven't gotten like a message since that time period, I think. And I'm like, okay, let's keep it that way.
Yeah.
But, oh my gosh. I'm like wondering, do I need to do like a whole restraining order?
Yikes.
Or whatever.
So something that you're still dealing with.
Yeah, because I mean, who knows? Who knows if he just stops for a month and decides to pick up again because he hates me? I don't know. I don't know where he's just angry. What if he's drunk one day? Like, this bitch is having a good life. I hate that.
Right.
Like,
ooh,
wow.
When people really be like
stupid.
that. IRL.
So stupid. But yeah, like he's really like that. So I was like, oh my gosh.
Damn. That one sucks. Sorry about that, sister. That's like an ongoing moment.
Yeah.
Not even like on set
like,
thing.
if I wasn't a person, I think, on camera or had like a business, I think like, yeah, I would have like, if I had nothing to lose, I would jump him. I honestly would.
Period.
Yeah, no, if I had nothing to lose, I would jump him or have someone jump him.
Right. Oh, shooters on call.
But yeah, I'm like, oh my gosh.
Okay,
like
I have another question. So we were talking a little bit last night about the AVNs, and you were like, you said that you've been studying some of like the scenes that were nominated so that you could sort of like start to like come up in those categories.
Right.
Do you feel, okay, is there an actress or an actor that you think is more hype than they are talent? And if so, call them out, girl. Let's put some ads on it.
Oh God, I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Or you could take a sip of the shot.
I didn't really get names. I just remember faces because there was literally like that was literally the most people I've ever been around. That was like all sex workers, and I was like, oh, what the fuck? I was like, there's a whole stadium full of people. I was like, I did not expect this. I'm not even gonna. I think, in my opinion, some of the white performers, I feel like, oh, everyone's like, oh, they're a goat. I watched the videos. I went to go look up their name. I went to go watch it, or I'm going on their company that they're at least like sponsored by or whoever the fuck they work with, and I look and I'm like, why did they say this girl's the best rider? I was like, that's supposed to be me. Like, I would have that moment. And I'm like, she's not even bouncing on it. I'm like, she's not going crazy. I'm like, there's no spit. I'm like, she's not even slobbing on it. Where's the passion? I'm like, what the fuck? These people aren't real fuckers.
I know.
Like, what the hell?
Not real fuckers.
It was so crazy. But, I mean, it was cool. I guess it's kind of like, I don't know. There may be like some people that I might be like, but I think it's like, you know, when you have a big company back you up, kind of. I feel like that's also why people get nominated. Yeah. Because I was asking this one person, person next to me. I was like, how does this work? Like the whole nomination thing. This guy, luckily, he was like in the game since like at least 2008, I want to say. So he's pretty seasoned. He was just telling me, oh, yeah, it's pretty much like it's still fan voting. That's still a portion. But really, it's like how many followers do you have? Right. Who are you? What companies have you worked with? Are you still like a talent? How new are you? Then I guess like, how many scenes you're doing, pretty much how much you're putting out. Yeah. So I'm like, damn, I really just need to lock in and just do like every single scene I do and show the fuck out, just because you never know which one you might. Yeah, that might be the award-winning one. Yeah. I'm kind of new to it. I luckily have like a scene I think coming up possibly with one of the directors I saw that won. Yeah. For what their scenes for a company. So I'm really hoping like it's gonna go well. Period. Yeah. I'm sure. My first time with like scripted work, I think. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is kind of funny. I don't know. Sometimes I watch porn and I'm like, this is stupid. I was like, this is so stupid. Everyone's like, oh, so hot. I'm like, no, the plot is stupid. Oh my gosh, sometimes. It's just, I feel like porn is funny to me sometimes. It is funny. It's very campy sometimes. Like, oh my God, I'm stuck in the washer. I can't get out. Bro, step bro, can you help me? It's hilarious. So I love the ad-libs. Right? Sometimes when they're like in the middle of fucking. Yes. And they'll like try to bring it back to the plot. The script, and it's like, ooh. Like I saw this one recently and I was like, this girl, like she's laying in bed and she's pretty much like, it's like a female cuck role, I think. Yeah. But she's pretending to be paralyzed like from her neck down, and she's laying in bed and she's watching this couple pretty much like, fuck in front of her, and she's like narrating the whole entire thing while they're fucking. She's like, oh yeah, that's so hot. Don't you like sucking on my titties? But he's sucking on the other girls. But she's like, I guess living through her. But there was like a moment where like she coughed and she's like, sorry, I need water. And they like just stop everything. Like, oh, do you need something? She's like, let's lift you up more. And then it's just like, yeah, guys, I think I'm good. But she's literally just like this the whole time, like dead weight. And just a mummy. Yes. I was like, this is so interesting. So you can be in porn and not do shit. Yeah. Just be there. Just be silly as fuck. Yeah, it's like just be there. Kind of I was like kind of cool. Like it's like you're not really the main actor, but you're still, I guess you get paid for the acting part. Yeah. I guess it's like, what is that? Like a supporting role? What the fuck? Think? That's cool. I want to do that. I would love to do like a cameo. Right? Like, oh hey guys, like I'm just the neighbor in the background. Right. Like, what are they doing? But you're not obviously doing the sex, but you're just watching, or you're just there, or they might even have you just for an appearance, for just to play a crazy role or something. Yeah, I thought that was cool. So I guess that kind of like opens my mind how it could be. There was also another one I saw. It was like this girl, she's fake pregnant with like a fake tummy, and she's fake giving birth. I was like, what the hell? Not fake giving birth. Ooh, that one gagged me. Yeah, because because she's like the picture is like her holding people's hands and she's legs up like bro. I'm like, what are they? How is that gonna work? Like, how is that gonna work? And I think in the picture, like, I didn't watch it fully, but in the picture they made it seem like I think she's giving birth to like a grown ass man, and I was like, I'm screaming. I didn't. I was like, this is gonna be so stupid. I'm not gonna watch it. I can't. But stuff like that, I just thought it was like, okay, this is kind of funny. I guess it could be anything, really. Yeah. It's just so silly. Yeah. I'm like still doing research, and I'm like still like watching porn, but so I can like understand like how they have like their shooting styles, like certain companies, or how they have like maybe a specific look they like. Like I don't know if you've seen like Vixen's work, for example. Okay. They're like, it's like kind of, I want to say like Calvin Klein-y look, or kind of American Apparel in a way, or like
More model-esque.
Yeah, like clean, just white background, or just simple like solid colors like black, red, white, stuff like that.
Yeah, I
Or
love
the
porn with an
suits.
aesthetic.
Yeah, like I like that too. So I'm kind of like wondering, like I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go for like that type of like companies.
I feel that.
Yeah.
So, okay, third
There's so
question
many.
and last question. Speaking of companies, have you ever had a bad experience with maybe like in management or a group or a network or a company where you feel like they need to be called out on their shit because like it's just not? Maybe they're doing things inappropriate or maybe they're just running bad business.
There's I mean,
A few?
honestly, yeah, I mean, there's always like each one has their own controversies. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
I feel like the one that's probably talked about the most is like Blacked, because I think like the people were saying to me when I was like asking fans, pretty much like they'll pick specific girls, but they'll like never actually put a black girl on there.
Right.
It's like strictly only like interracial, which is fine. I get that, but I think it's a little weird sometimes. Though some of the women that do go on there, I've heard like some of them are racist, or it's like weird. It's like weird. It's like, why are you here then?
Yeah.
It makes no sense. But yeah, I guess some people just do it for the paycheck. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
And then I've heard some stuff about like maybe like bang bros with that's like it's like those are those people's experiences, and I don't have a manager currently, and I never had one, or like an agency. I feel like it might be helpful, like getting like your role or something, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's a good question.
I'm kind of like
answer, I think.
I don't know, like there's something with definitely every single company.
Yeah.
And it's like I don't know, like
especially in the adult film industry, I'm sure that it's so easy for like boundaries to get crossed,
yeah,
you know?
like they usually go over stuff. I want to say in the beginning, like I've definitely heard like a lot worse stories from other girls, like definitely totally getting violated for sure.
Yeah.
I think
like
it just
20 years
ago, like especially a long time ago before they changed policies and maybe updated terms or just changed how they were doing things. Like when I got into OnlyFans, like I've never seen a consent form or people that wanted to go over boundaries, like, hey, let's do this and this. So the first time when I worked with someone that did that, I was like, oh, wow, we're actually supposed to go over our boundaries. I'd never been asked before, like our do's and don'ts. And I was like, oh, I'm going to start doing that now. Like, so I've learned small things and I've changed like what I'm doing now, but I don't know. Even with the companies thing, I don't want to say like too much because I'm like, what if someone watches it? And I'm like a talent rep, like Blacked, if you're watching this, I'm so sorry.
Right.
But yeah, it's like just small things like that. But it's really more with like sometimes the models, or maybe they might have like a weird director. You never know.
Yeah.
It kind of just depends on the individuals, because sometimes it's not even the company, sometimes it's like a specific individual. They might just remove them. Pretty much.
Okay, period. Well, you answered all the motherfucking questions. Okay, didn't have to take that shot at all. Duck, no smoke. Period.
I want the smoke. I do.
Yes. Okay, well, I want to get to know more about you. So, yes, well, whenever we have followed each other on Instagram, I noticed that a lot of our mutuals are like from San Antonio. And I was like, okay, not only is it just people from San Antonio, it's like all of the like, you know, like
worlds.
the hot girls, like the worlds, like
the dolls,
fashion designers, the makeup artists, the hairstylists, the baddies, you know.
Yeah.
So like, are you from San Antonio? You're not from San Antonio, right?
No.
Okay.
I'm from Dallas, Texas.
Oh, period.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I moved to Houston, lived there for 4 years, and then I like recently moved to San Antonio.
Yeah. Cool.
Still exploring it.
What brought you to San Antonio?
My hairstylist is here.
Oh, okay, work.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm kind of, I don't want to say lazy, but I want to say a little high maintenance.
Yeah, for sure.
I like not having to like, I don't know, fly them out all the time to me. Like just to do like small stuff like a hair trim cut. Because I'm like so dedicated. I will not cheat. I will not cheat on my hairstylist. Makeup artist, maybe. Hairstylist, no.
Hell
never.
no.
Yeah, no. Because he's went through my whole entire blonde journey with me. Like, we're on a growing journey now. I'm like, I can't.
Who's your hairstylist?
His name's Frankie Darling.
Oh, Frankie Darling. Right.
Yes, yeah.
Period. Okay, shout out Frankie.
Frankie.
So do you work in Texas a lot? Or do you usually fly out when you have scenes?
I fly out a lot more often.
Yeah.
I only like work in Texas if it's like someone for some reason they're like so like I don't know. It's usually not the case, but if they want to come to Texas, then yeah. But most people are like Texas.
Right.
I don't want to come to Texas, big old dumb Texas. It's like oh my gosh. So yeah, I usually just fly out to like LA or Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did you start? How old were you when you started in the industry?
I want to say like technically, like paperwork technically, like January 1st, 2019. So I was 18, like literally 18. And I think I was still, yeah, I have OCD. So I was like, I'm going to start January 1st so I can actually keep track of everything properly, like with my time frame. I want to say like high school was over at this time, like maybe, or I think it was a time like, yeah, I think I just turned 18. I want to say, yeah, high school is over. I made it. And I was like, I'm just going to wait to post because I'm scared. I was so scared. I didn't show face or anything for like the longest time. Yeah, but I feel like my actual career probably actually picking up and starting, I want to say like 3 years probably.
3 years,
until people were actually like, oh, I know who you are. Or like getting recognized in public or like getting nominated or like more my peak work, I guess, at the time. Yeah.
So did you start with OnlyFans and then you moved to like scenes? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm still doing OnlyFans now. I just am now more open to trying the scenes this year because I really want that fucking trophy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of want to like, I'm curious about that because I have a lot of friends who do sex work, but most of them are like OnlyFans models or they're escorts or, you know, just like they take clients personally, you know?
Right.
So how do you feel about do you prefer like film work more than
like other sex work
stuff? Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, so coming up in March is actually going to be my first time shooting for a company, like other than this one other person I did do work with. But I started off with this person on, what is it? On OnlyFans. Like I met them and what is it? I think his name, Ricky Johnson for Ricky's Room. I met him on OnlyFans first, and then like he randomly one day just created a website, like, and the whole Ricky's Room thing. Yeah, and I was like, oh, what the fuck? I was like, this is elevated. This is kind of nice. I liked it. Like the whole experience of getting slippers, robes, a hairstylist, and makeup artist there. The whole snack table and all that, then the consent forms, the model release forms, like the whole procedure was just more efficient and smooth, and I did like that. It's literally like you don't have to lift a finger. That I do like. With OnlyFans, I mean, unless you already worked with the person, like you kind of, it's easier, but like, I don't know. If it's like someone new, it's kind of like you have to kind of find out if it's going to be good or not. Yeah. And then it's like, this might be our last shoot together if they are terrible at recording. Yeah. Like, damn, like I shot with this one guy recently and he's hot. And I was like, oh, I hate this. Like, I hate the video. I was like, I can't. And I'm like, did I just fuck him for no reason?
Can we just cut the video and
yes, pretty much, because like I swear, like it's because he's not thinking like, oh, we need to do a position for the camera to see it. He's just doing whatever feels good to him. I'm like, bro, this is not about your nut. Like, oh my god,
this is about the audience.
I'm supposed to show my ass. Like what? But yeah, I don't know. I think it's probably easier with set. In my experience, at least now, I feel like probably maybe by the time I do my first thing in March, I think it would be easy. I'm not sure about the scripted work yet because I don't think all of it's scripted, but the ones that are scripted, I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to be locked in. I want to remember my lines. I want to be so good that they're like, she's actually a great actor. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know about like other companies yet. Yeah. But yeah, I do think like scenes, like professional scenes, probably be easier for me right now. Yeah. Yeah.
And you've never danced or anything like that, right?
No, I thought about it. I've gotten asked before, but I'm like, scared.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like scared of the club scene. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not a loud talker.
Yeah, you.
I think if I do that, I'm like, oh, it's gonna bring out a whole nother person in me that I don't want.
Because
like,
the girls are more catty, right?
I'm probably so fucking ghetto, and I don't want to be ghetto.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to fight nobody in the locker room because their client was like coming up to me and they're like, "You taking my client?" No, he picked me. Like, what the fuck? I don't want that. Or they feel like, oh, I'm taking their money, or maybe they feel like they put me on, or maybe like just anything catty. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea.
And actresses in the film industry don't have that same like.
I don't think
competitive.
I don't think so. If it's like, if it is, it's
like
from
far away.
Yeah, it's like you'll never know.
Right.
I don't think you'd ever know. I think it's only like that with like maybe some girls, like maybe a bigger girl looking down on a little girl, pretty much like, oh, I have 1 million followers. What do you have? 10K? Huh?
Right.
Like some people be like that. Or they might just not work with you because of that. That's why I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to freaking get my count up if I want more opportunities. But it's like, to me, it's so dumb. I thought, to me, I think like, why don't people just actually judge them based off their talent?
Right.
Or if they're actually good. Like, they could be better than whoever they're hiring, but it's because they want like the guaranteed like
views.
Yeah, even if the scene's not good or not. I'm like, oh. Interesting. I'm learning as I go.
Are there any actresses that you watch a lot that you're like, okay, this girl's tea?
Personally, I think the girls that I work with and follow, like personally, like my few girls that I do like I don't watch their porn, but I just like them as a person and their work. So anytime they post stuff, I'll just like repost it or like comment like, oh my God, so hot, something. I don't know.
Yeah.
One girl, Willow Ryder, Amina Green, those two I recently worked with. Ariana Imes, and I want to say one performer. One of the questions you asked earlier, is there any performers I thought were overhyped? This one girl, I definitely don't think she's overhyped, but I see why she was so talked about. I'm like, this girl is like, this is amazing. She's amazing. She literally does everything. I was like, she blew my fucking mind. Angela White, I think that night for the AVN, she came home with like, I think she posted 9 trophies. I was like, bitch. Like, oh.
Period.
But so good because like, literally, like she's damn near like, I don't want to say she's like the most hired, but it seems like she's like one of the most popular. Yeah. And she's definitely putting in like a lot of work. Yeah, especially.
Period.
Yeah, those are my few girlies.
So you watch porn? You like porn?
I don't watch it for masturbating.
Oh, for like more studying.
Yeah, because I'm like, how did this bitch do the splits on it? Like, I'm like, did she put her knee up this way or did she twist it? I don't like, it's stuff like that. Like, I'll look at that, or it's things for me to try to like switch up like what I'm doing in my videos. Like for example, before I started gaining more weight, I was like, how can I get my butt to shake? Because I was like not the best at twerking, or if I did, I didn't have enough booty meat at the time. I was like so petite.
Right.
I felt I couldn't twerk to save my life. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. Oh my gosh. So even with that, I was like, how do I throw it back better? Right. Oh my gosh. So I was like, I had to watch certain videos like at the time. And I feel like sometimes, like now, I also just do it because I'm like, say I'm working with someone I never seen really their work or anything. I'm like, oh, this guy has a thing for throw up. Let me not do that. Like, I'm not gonna eat today. He's not gonna eat no throw up out of me. What the fuck? Like stuff like that. Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's a crazy fucking thing. Be like,
yeah, no, I've been asked that. Like, oh my gosh. Like, there's this one guy, I didn't know he was like a panty sniffer until I saw a video on him, but he real life does that, and I was like, oh.
That's a little bit inappropriate.
Oh, yeah. I was like, oh, okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Also, armpit sniffer, too. So I was like, I'm like, do I not shower for him? Or do I just not wear deodorant?
What are your don'ts? Like, okay, I'm not okay with this. Don't do this shit.
My don't used to be no anal. It used to be, but now I'm definitely changing that this year.
Yeah. Let me dip my toes.
Let me get my poppers.
Right. I was telling you, get the poppers, girl.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, definitely trying it this year. I think like honestly my don'ts is just like pretty much like just I'm not into the whole pee thing. Like,
oh yeah,
don't pee on me. I will punch you.
No
Don't pee on me. I will bite your dick off. Like,
Okay.
don't pee on me. Yeah, it's like, arr, arr, literally. But that's like the one thing I can't do. I don't want to be peed on. I don't want pee in me. I've seen that too. Like the whole pee plate. I just don't want it.
Not
no.
pee in you.
Anything like bodily fluids that is not supposed to be
Yeah.
coming out, I don't want. Like, yeah, throw up.
Yeah.
The scat play. Yeah.
Do you like rough or no?
No, I do, but I just don't like when people like how to
Take it
explain
too far.
like don't slap me hard.
Right.
Like
don't
light
beat
slap.
my ass.
Yes. Like don't, like am I getting jumped? What the
Right.
fuck? Oh, yeah, no. I think that like I've definitely had moments in my past where I was definitely like having a moment that was too rough and I just did not say anything. I think like with sex work that definitely probably helps me with like speaking up more.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, if I don't say anything, it's gonna keep going.
Yeah, and it might get worse.
God. Yes, and they're gonna get more comfortable, and they're like, oh,
that's
she just lets me do whatever I want.
Yeah.
Like, no.
That's a dangerous, scary like position to be in.
Yeah, I feel like even sometimes like I think I had moments where I was choked too hard.
Yeah.
Like even with that, I was like, oh gosh, I had to kind of tell people, but I didn't think I would have to. I was like, fuck, like what are you actually trying to do? Maybe black out? Like, what the hell?
I guess that's kind of like
like I've had a moment where I think I was getting choked and like I feel like, oh wow, like no, I actually cannot breathe right now, and I feel like I'm like I coughed. I was like, this is not hot, like choked me too hard. Yeah, no, I feel like those are like my little don'ts. And then no thumb and butts dry, like no dry.
Yeah,
like people
dry
just do
that.
They do that. They just like
that shit hurts.
spin on it. What the fuck?
Know.
It's like, oh my god, that's like that
the
pisses me
butthole
off.
is not the vagina.
Girl, it's not. It pisses me off so bad immediately. Like even though like I'm on camera, I'm like, oh, they just piss me off so bad. I'm
and
like,
they be having long ass nails.
yes. I'm like, you don't even cut your fucking nails.
Right,
you know you're gonna do this.
nails.
You know you're gonna do this.
At least wash, you know, your
Girl.
hands or some shit.
Girl. Yeah, no.
But I guess that's kind of like the downsides of like being an independent artist is that
pretty much
you don't have someone on set to be like, okay, this is.
That's what I was like so new to. I was like, what the fuck? Oh my gosh. When I first like talked to who's it, Brazzers, like getting on a call, they're telling me like, yeah, do you have an assistant or someone on there? So like pretty much anything you don't want. If something happens and you still do like a word or your sign, or if you don't even notice it happens, but I see it, I'll stop the scene and I'll point it out and I'll tell him and whatever. And I'm like, oh my god, someone that speaks that for me. That's amazing.
That's really important.
Yeah, I was like, wow, that actually opened my eyes. So I was like, wow.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna start treating every single OnlyFans shit I do differently now.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Especially like I'm excited that you're going into company work.
Yeah, me too. I'm like really hoping like I want to become one of the big girlies. Definitely want to get a more consistent like just work with them.
Yeah.
I want to see how it goes this year, and if it goes good, then I'm hoping I can get to a certain point, like maybe a few years in, and then hopefully retire after that.
Yes. Are there like specific companies that you especially want to work with?
Evil Angel, Elegant Angel. I think it's Love Her Feet. I do want to do a Vixen scene at least once.
Okay.
Brazzers for sure. Jules Jordan. And maybe Reality Kings.
Okay. Why on the fence with Reality Kings?
I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I don't think I've seen all their videos. I want to say I think they kind of work with Brazzers already, so I'm not sure how that works. It's like an umbrella company.
Yeah.
It's like I think it's like some companies, they own like a bunch of other companies, and it's like they're just still under the same.
Yeah.
So it's like if you work for one, they might just put you in all the other ones.
You're right.
Yeah, like when I went to the award show, I was like, oh my god, there's literally over 40 fucking companies. I'm like, how am I supposed to know all these names? Oh my gosh. So yeah, I've kind of just been learning. I'm still learning companies right now.
Yeah.
But those are like my top few.
Yeah. Period. Okay, and then you're saying that the more you work with these major companies, the more likely you are to be nominated for AVN.
Yeah, because they'll pair you with like specific actors, and I think if I stick to the specific actors that I do want to work with, or at least I see they also have a good like catalog, I guess, or track record. I feel like that will kind of maybe make my chances bigger.
Go up, yeah. And for anyone who doesn't know, the AVN is Adult Video News, right?
Yeah, like
It's a
I think
magazine?
like Adult Video Network. I'm
Network?
not sure.
Yeah.
Might be that too. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I mean, they're pretty much reporting news and stuff also. But yeah, it's supposed to be like the Oscars of porn apparently.
Yes.
I guess.
I know. I've seen like big names like performing there before, like even music artists.
Yeah, Jason Derulo was at this
Jason
one.
Derulo,
I was like, what
yes.
the fuck? I
saw,
was
like,
like,
Cardi B
Jason
perform.
Derulo. That's what I kept hearing in my head. I think they had Doja Cat though last year, so I was like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? I was like,
How do we go from Doja to Jason Derulo?
Yeah.
And I think it was Cardi B the year before that. if
Yeah,
I'm not
I was
mistaken.
like, bro, they had even Sweetie at one for like
Yeah.
Pornhub. I was like, wow, damn, I should have been going to the shit. Oh my god.
Yes.
So
Okay, so
crazy.
you were nominated this last year for Best Ass, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. How was that experience?
It was cute. It was really cute. Honestly, I liked it. I met like so many like gorgeous people. I was like, wow, there's so many like dollies in here.
Yeah.
I was like, everyone's like fat sucked out, Phillies up,
Okay.
and beautiful.
In Vegas,
all these,
right,
yeah. I
especially.
was like, all these gorgeous blondes. I'm like, damn,
The
I want to go
dogs.
blonde. I've
Yeah.
been blonde, I think, for like a year, and then I went back to black, and I'm like, oh, I want to go back. But yeah, it was so gorgeous. It was really cool. I think it was honestly like an eye-opening moment because I just never really seen like a group of sex workers literally just uniting and like celebrating each other. But at the same time, it's like there's like weird like, I guess, I don't know. There's definitely some bigots and like, you know.
Oh.
And then with politics and everything, it's getting a little weird. Some people are a little getting comfortable being
Getting
Trumpies.
too comfortable.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a perfect segue because I wanted to ask you about that. Obviously, we are in Texas. And if you are in Texas, you know that with the current administration, presidential and, you know, state governor, they're like entertainers, especially like adult entertainers, are being attacked from everywhere.
Even drag.
Even drag, yeah, even music. With the drag ban that happened, it was the way that legislation was going was that I don't partake in drag as far as lip syncing, but I make music.
Right.
And I am a queer person that is visibly queer.
Right.
I would not even be able to go like perform at a day party or like DJ at the park, you know, without being at risk of being arrested or being ticketed or something.
Yeah.
Like that shit is so stupid. And when you're in Texas, you also know that porn is banned as well.
Yeah, it's a whole shit show right now. Like, oh my god, girl. Apparently it's a felony to have more than 6 dildos.
Really?
It is a felony to have more than 6 dildos, apparently.
Oh, girl, but you can have 30 fucking AK-47. That shit is so fucking dumb. I've never heard of someone.
Like, what?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just crazy. Like, there's definitely so many politicians in Texas that are definitely like have child pornography.
Yeah.
Oh, it's weird.
Girl.
Or not even helping. Like, literally, oh my god. I just want to say, fuck Ted Cruz. Fuck Ted Cruz. Oh my gosh.
Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Greg Abbott.
Yes, him too. Oh, girl.
Fuck all of them. There's literally like
Elon.
schools of children that are like dying.
Yes.
But you want to attack drag artists and music artists and
it's like it's getting dangerous because it's like you could say anything's porn. Even all about the softcore porn and fucking HBO shows or like Hulu, all these other TV shows, Netflix. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's porn. That's literally porn. Even if they're not actively showing it, they're still showing something. And there's definitely like a website. I've realized like there's a website of like even in Showgirls, if you ever seen that movie, like the moment where she shows her actual boobs and everything, like she's booty butt naked. It's like people are screen grabbing these moments and they're using it for like jerk off content. Like they're all taking every single movie segment of anytime a girl's like flashing or showing something, and they're putting it just like on specific websites just for other people to jack off to, or even sex scenes. Right. And it's like, bro, this is porn too. So what are they gonna say about these actors, in Hollywood? Are they gonna arrest them? Are they gonna arrest people who make porn music or sex music or anything like that, sexy music, period? Like, it's the whole label that they're throwing on is like they just want to do that so they can have more control, and it's so scary, honestly.
Right.
That's why I've been like contemplating. I'm like, do I need to move to Vegas? Do I need to move out the fucking country? Do I need to move to Thailand? I don't know. I have no idea. It's kind of scary. Like, I hate that this man is going to be president, and then by the time I'm 29, it might be finally over.
Right.
I'm like, bitch, my fucking 20s. Why? Oh, I cannot.
The fucking timing of it all.
No, that's kind of why I hate it. Like, there's like, for example, there was like a trans woman who won an award. I saw her at Urban X, and she didn't win that year, but she won at AVN, which is more important anyways. So she, I think, won like best trans performer and like maybe like I think some other trophy also. Yeah. But she was just talking about the trans community and what's happening during the politics and everything. And it's like, that was beautiful. That was really needed to be said, because there's definitely so many people in that fucking room that are like so transphobic and so homophobic. Yeah. And like, it's like, bro, no one's forcing you to work with anybody gay. But that doesn't mean you have to like hate them and like shit on their life and be like, oh, they don't need to exist. Like, or just make weird fucking comments. Like, anytime, for example, there's like a outbreak or anything like that, I think like an issue that was a few years ago, there's apparently like a performer that was like not working for a while, and then apparently got back into it, and there's like apparently HIV exposure. Everyone's mind assumed like immediately that, oh, it's someone trans, probably someone trans. And it's like, bro, what the actual fuck? Like, this is stupid. And it wasn't even someone trans. It was just a fucking man. Right. Like a random, normal cis straight man. I was like, bro, this is so stupid. Like, I feel so like bad for like literally that community, because it's like they're not even getting proper treatment for a lot of things. And it's like, if they are, you never know who has like an undertone of like secret animosity or doing something, or just feeling hatred, and they're just acting nice because they don't want to lose their job. Like, it's just so disgusting. It hurts. It definitely hurts to see. Like, oh my gosh, she made that speech, I cried a little. Oh my gosh, it's just so sad. It really is so sad.
I hate the guise of it being like, oh, we're helping the community, and we're helping children, and we're helping. I think y'all motherfuckers need to go to therapy. I know. Y'all are taking it out on the wrong people. Like, I think we need to like.
It's so sad, because that's what people are making it seem like in the sex worker community. It's like, yeah, we're all community, we're all one. It's like, no. Yeah. There's some people in this room that wish like I probably wasn't born, or probably think I'm a hybrid, like a mutt, or they think I'm like some specific slur, or they think, oh, if your parents are immigrants, deportation, like you should get deported, like it's stuff like that. You know, it's like, I don't. It definitely is crazy. That's why I had to kind of do a little research when I'm working with people. Like this year I worked with like my first white performer, and I'm like, girl, I'm doing all my research on all the white people, because I'm like, I don't want to work with a secret Trumpy.
Right, because you never fucking know. Yes. Even Latino people.
Yes.
Even black folks.
Yes, I literally like, oh my God. This one guy was trying to work, and literally I found out he was like a Trump supporter, and I was like, bro, you're trying to work, and you just told me that? No. And he's like, wow, really? I'm like, yes.
Hell yeah, really? What the fuck?
You wish, like, you pretty much, this is my existence. There's so many people like, what the fuck are you doing in this community? That's like what I always think when people are like, they're pretty much supporting something that's literally against everything you do. And it's like, so and then they're still
like, oh, well, no hard feelings.
Yes.
I'm like, bitch,
like, I swear to God, like so many people were posting on Twitter, like, wow, y'all are really dropping friends because of who they voted for? Come on.
Bitch, I'm dropping family friends.
Yes, like, bro, like, it's so crazy. I don't think why people, I just don't get why people think that's so, like, shocking. Like, yeah, you're kind of supporting someone that wishes, like, my existence wasn't here. Because, for example, I think he was even trying to talk about getting rid of birthright citizenship. I'm like, bitch, what, you want me to get deported to Vietnam? Like, what the fuck is this? Like, and there's some people that are like, yeah, that should happen. And I was like, girl, how are you here? How are you in this industry? Like, and you work with so many people of color too, and it's like, is this just an act? Yeah. Oh gosh, yeah, no, it's scary.
What is romance like for you?
Romance. Oh my gosh.
Do you have a partner or anything like that?
No, my last partner, I got a restraining order.
Yeah. In such cases.
I've been single for like the past 2 years, and I feel like I'm still kind of like on the fence about dating again, because I feel like, do I date another performer, or am I gonna try a regular person? It's
kind of tough. What's your last?
He was regular, and then he became a performer, and then I'm like, bitch. Now you're getting fucked out here. Right. So gross. Ew.
That's tough.
No, I'm kind of on the fence about it. Like this year, I'm like, I might get a boyfriend.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I just want to try dating still because I'm like, I think I'm just scared to date still. I'm like, I don't want to trust someone and fall in love and they break my heart.
Would you date a fan or no?
Huh?
Would you date a fan?
I don't know. I kind of thought about that. And I was like, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Maybe if they retire me, but I don't know.
Right. Because then I guess you kind of like already know that they're approaching the relationship.
Yeah, but I'm like, I also think like, how many other girls have they approached?
Right.
Like, have you fucked my coworkers?
Exactly.
And am I on your hit list?
Uh-huh.
Like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
Do you like girls too or just boys?
I do, but I'm really selective with girls.
Yeah.
I feel like I've had so many girls like throw themselves at me, and I'm like, you're not my type, sweetie. Like, you're not my type. You don't even have money either. Like, that's
you like femme girls or like
I do like femme girls. I think I never like the butch experience I have had or like studs coming up to me. Like, it's always been so aggressive.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like I was in LA and this girl, like I swear, lesbian Avengers. Like, this is really what this was. She was like this girl. She had dreadlocks. She was from Atlanta. She came out to LA. Nothing wrong with her look. She was beautiful. But she was definitely a little crazy or something was off.
Yeah.
She had a fucking golden whistle on her chest. Tell me why she blow that shit and three white bitches right behind her. Line up. Line up. Line up in formation. Like literally following her where the fuck she goes. And she's like, girls. And I was like,
bitch.
She just tried to pick me up and what? Add me to the crew? What the fuck? Oh, I swear she was trying to recruit me. But yeah, no, I did not. Like, I rejected her. She was following me around that whole night. And then later we go back to this after thing, like at this girl's house. The DJ's like, my friend's friends with the DJ.
Yeah.
And we go back to her place and she's just playing another set just for fun. And this girl, tell me why I see this, like the same stud there, but this time she has her titties out. Like she's the only one standing in the room with the titties out. I was like, what is going on?
I love when the studs have their titties out. It is like, oh my gosh. This is it feels crazy.
Yes, but she's the only one in the room. And then when I asked like the DJ, like, do you know her personally? She's like, I don't know her. I'm like, how is she in your apartment with her titties out then? It's just so crazy. Yeah, no, so interesting to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, she was definitely mad aggressive while she was flirting. I was like, wow, I've never had nobody hit on me like this. Like I was at the bar trying to get my drink and she's like, where's your man at? And I was like, oh, I'm not here with the man. I'm here with my friend. I'm here with the girl. And she's like, oh, you're here by yourself looking like this. Scrumptious. And I was like, I was like, what does she want? Because, I mean, if I'm not even doing it with guys, like, for free, I'm like, I'm not going to do it with a stud for free.
Right,
like, girl, you got to pay, too. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of what I don't like. Like,
baby.
yes, because some girls are like, why do I have to pay? I'm a girl. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck do you think I'm due for work? This is so crazy.
Right.
Like, you're not tricking either. I'm like,
girl
what?
Discounts.
Yes. Like, I've definitely been wined and dined by, like, a grown woman before. And then, yeah, I did our business. But it's like, girl, she understood what the fuck was going on.
Right.
Like, and I've only had, like, maybe barely, like, few experiences like that. And I'm okay with that because it's like, no, I don't want to mess with certain girls. Especially, like, oh my God, there's like no romance sometimes, or they don't know how to flirt, or maybe I'm like too much. Like maybe they don't even know what to do with me. I feel like I've had moments like that. So yeah, I don't know. Really selective about my baddies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, period. Do you have like close family?
I talk to my sister currently. I don't talk to my family. I would say like we're estranged. I check on my parents every now and then, like my stepdad and my mom. Yeah. But definitely I don't think I have like a good relationship with them. And it's like if I do, it's like they probably think we have a good one. I don't think we have a good one. Yeah. Yeah.
What is the distance from working or
no, they don't know what I do for work. And I feel like if they did, I think it would be like, oh, I want to disown you. I have no idea. My mom, she used to be like, if you have red nails, those are hooker nails. So I used to be like, what the fuck? I'm like, girl, now I can't even get red nails. Right. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know. And honestly, I mean, I thought about it actually. I was like, I'm just gonna tell them, and if they don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck. Yeah. I mean, I don't have to talk to them. But yeah, I don't know. I met so many people where their parents know and they're so loving and supportive, and I'm like, damn it. Oh.
Yeah, it's a tough.
Yeah, I don't know. I think about it, and then I don't know. My stepdad's a little weird. I feel like I don't want to tell him.
Yeah.
Gives me weird.
That might be.
Yeah. White man. I'm like, I don't think I want to.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't talk to like my family. And then I have like 6. No? Yeah, my sister knows. She's like the only person in my family that does know. And she didn't even really care that I did that in the first place. She was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I know a few girls that do that too. I was like, okay, cool. At least you're not expecting anything crazy.
Right.
Or you're not going to see anything at least crazy from me. Like when I went to the award show, I sent her pictures. But yeah, I feel like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm debating on telling my family this year just to like do it because I don't want them to keep asking me, what do you do for work? Where's your modeling portfolio? And that's kind of why I want to do other things too. So I do have some work to show.
Yeah. Is that what you tell me you do?
Yeah. I mean, I do technically, but it's like they want to see the pictures, and it's like sexy pictures, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm gonna wait until I do more clothes stuff and have like a portfolio to show and like headshots, and then that's what'll show. Yeah. So that way, when they want to talk about me for some reason, like, oh, my daughter's a model, da da da. That's what I'm hoping for. I also am like scared for them to talk about me because I'm like, what if they show my face to someone and then it's like someone that knows me and they're like, do you know what your daughter does? I'm like, I don't want to get snitched on.
In that way is such a crazy way.
Yeah. Dang. That's like my little worry.
Is there any like, I guess before we close the interview out, is there any like things you want to do this year that is like on your bucket list? Obviously joining a company. I know you talked about getting a little bit more into your fashion bag, getting some shoots done.
Yeah, I definitely want to get on like a major runway or at least on a big runway. I always thought like, oh, I'm too short to do runways. I used to be scared. I definitely want to do that. And I definitely have a few more countries I want to travel to. This year, I definitely want to go to Spain and Italy and somewhere in Asia. I want to do international scenes. Yeah. I heard they'd have like a award show in Amsterdam. Yeah. I want to make it to that. That sounds crazy. Yeah, I'm like, bitch, if I could get internationally nominated. Okay. That would be tea. That'd be everything for me. I just want to be able to say, yeah, I'm internationally nominated. Okay. Yeah, definitely also dropping merch this year and then making a website and yeah, just more photo shoots to come. Yeah.
Period. What is your Instagram again?
Your Highness Emily.
Your Highness Emily. That's U-R or Y-O-U-R?
U-R.
U-R Highness.
Yeah, Emily.
Emily. Period. Do you have a website or anything?
Not currently. I have a domain name, but I'm building on it now. But it's just I'm still working on it. I'm gonna drop everything like probably this year. I want to say summer, maybe like fall. Yeah. Yes.
Okay, very well. Thank you for being on
Thank you
Baby
for
Talk,
having me,
sister.
girl. Thank you.
I love you so much. Yes. Okay. Well, thank y'all so much for watching this episode of Baby Talk or tuning in. Please make sure that you like. Please make sure that you subscribe. Follow the motherfucking podcast. Leave a comment. Share it with your friends. Support Emily. Okay. Watch their work. Make sure this bitch is good everywhere.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
And yes, I'll see you on the next episode of Baby Talk. Until next time. Mwah, 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 mwah.